Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Starlost Stormridden. I'm Cryolane. I'm your GM. This is the party.
And Cubone.
And Cubone. Hi, Cubone. There he is. For the audio listeners, Cubone is a dog, and he's precious. And if you come to the video right at this timestamp, you'll see him being held by Crow.
For the video watchers, the dog barking earlier in the audio was Cubone.
Oh,
so for once, the audio listeners actually got something first. Gotcha.
I don't know if they got it. For the video
Yeah,
watchers just
they
not
heard
listen
the
to
dog
audio.
before they saw him.
You know?
Last time on Starlost Stormridden, we picked up with you guys having infiltrated the advanced city of Elysium, the Tidestriker's home base. Only as you are now getting away from the lightning gate, the teleportation entrance to the city, do you process the fact that it's occupied. There are a number of people who live here, even outside of just the Tidestriker's fighting force, just people who have smuggled to the New World and chosen to stay in Elysium. So, while it is not a constant fight through the city, there is always the need to sort of seclude yourself and hide yourself to some extent, which luckily you guys took some armor from some guards that you incapacitated, quote unquote, and are succeed on a few stealth checks, allowing you to move about the area pretty easily. Eventually you find a hub. What you later learn is called a control hub, which is sort of just an intersection of pathways through the city. And you find out there are multiple districts: entertainment, command, housing, warehouse, lightning, and medical. Lightning Abbey is where you just came from, and you choose to sort of begin a joint strike against the warehouse district and the medical. You and another squad of Stormridden heading into the warehouses, while at the same time a squad of Stormridden moves in on medical, with you guys planning to join them afterward. A little organization happens with Delgado over the Rocky Talkies. And then you guys begin making your way towards the warehouse district. On the way, however, Rook is the first to spot, the only one to properly spot at first. That dark figure that Selleck had encountered previously in Cloud Breach, watching him. Not hidden, but always in a corner of his eye, always just at the edge of peripheral, like you were flipping through pictures of crowds and every single one of them had the same person looking at the camera. This figure just follows until eventually Selleck makes direct eye contact with it and begins to feel some sort of strange sensation in his mind that makes it hard to look at. And as it smiles at him in a blink, it is gone. With everyone a little bit more on edge, knowing you're being followed, you rendezvous with Core 7, whose core commander is Loomis, a half-orc gunslinger, who has the squad he has with him head into the warehouse from the back, while the rest of you go in through the front with a quick distraction from Rook to keep some guards away from the exterior of the building. You all head in and immediately begin combat with the guards inside. Eventually, after a fair amount of violence and chaos, and Bella throwing one of the power cores she had previously grabbed, revealing to all of you that they are incredibly dangerous, and she has more of them in her bag of holding. You guys managed to convince one guard and one of the Tidestriker's heavies to surrender, with Renava immediately asking the larger of the two via message, so none of you heard it, if the name Arunde meant anything to them. This guy confirming that he has in fact seen Arunde at some point, but not for a few years. And then he rushes Tallulah and Bella and tries to use the lightning gate, knowing it would vaporize him to damage you guys. He succeeds with Tallulah, but Bella manages to avoid most of the impact. And the warehouse, the medical warehouse specifically, and soon to be the rest of the warehouse district, are yours. As you guys start to organize a bit, Tallulah, injured and pretty messed up from multiple hits during that fight, decides to send you guys along with Loomis through the train system underground to the medical district. As the other guy who had surrendered, Steve, starts setting everything up for you, getting you a bit more information. You guys reach out to Core 6, learn that they are having some issues at medical, with the sounds of combat in the background. You get on the train, heading off into the dark tunnels under Elysium. As you guys ask Steve a few questions and take a moment to sort of catch your breath and deal with everything you're processing, Vane in particular sort of trying to hold everything together with his discomfort here in Elysium. Suddenly the train comes to a stop as power begins going out on the train and throughout the entire tunnel until it is pure dark. Runava, feeling some sensation of anger, speaks out that the dark does not belong to whatever is here, and it should be reclaimed. And all of you turn on your various lanterns, start swinging them around, following the various sensations of dread and moving shadows until eventually all of the lanterns turn towards Selic, who manages to utter one single what before what you all had presumed to be his own shadow opened its glowing green eyes and slammed its hand through his chest. We're going to pick up immediately where we left off. Yeah, we're going to pick up 4 days later. You're all back in Cloud Breach except for Selic because he died in those tunnels.
Man.
We are all going to pick up right there on the train. Selic. The sensation you experience now is familiar in the most horrid way. It is the feeling of dying. It is that feeling you have felt once before when you were deconstructed. But it is all concentrated to this point in your chest, like your entire being is pulling towards this one point as the hand goes through it. You try on instinct to catch your breath before you realize that there is no air going to your lungs because you do not breathe. But it is horrifying. However, it's familiar, which means it's not as horrifying as you would hope.
Can I do anything in this moment?
Let me know what you would like to do.
Form of dread.
Okay. You
Am I able to do that?
You can form of dread.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Describe your...
He hunches over ever so slightly, just... And he just very weakly pulls off his mask, and all the other times it just kind of there was a snap, almost dramatically he pulls off his mask and it just For dread, gives me a few benefits.
Yeah.
It lets me switch out some necrotic damage or some force damage for necrotic. It lets me cause fear, but it also gives me immunity to fear.
Ooh. Very glad you said that. Everyone right now who is bearing witness to this, make me a charisma save. From the top, Noah.
Make it
11.
drop.
11. Sorry.
Okay.
15 for me.
15. Bella.
Dog shit. 9.
Ritz.
17.
17. Ritz, you are the only one who has succeeded. I need the other three of you to each roll me a D100.
You motherfucker. This is
Wow.
my bit.
I'm famously really good at rolling those. Oh, my.
There's no way you rolled
Dude.
10. There's no
Can
way
I
you
play a
rolled 10.
cleric? Can I switch?
No.
I got my flashlights on. I'm taking a picture of this.
Dude, that god's gonna get sick
Did you
of
just
you,
roll
dude.
a 1?
No, I did not.
You're gonna get a
roll
fucking frequent flyer card.
one.
I'll go top down since K will be a little bit. Noah?
67.
67. Okay. Ray?
5.
Okay. 2 clerics.
Private talks. Private talks.
5!
5.
What?
It's a 1 in 1,000.
If I had a nickel every time you both rolled the same number on a D100, I'd have 2
Right.
nickels.
What
God.
the fuck? How? How? What the hell?
So, Noah,
Yes.
you, all of you, I rolled the same amount of duration for these effects. There is a rolled duration. For the next 2 minutes, you will be under these effects. Vane, as you see this happening, as Selic's form of dread comes out, that shadow begins to look like Warren. And every arc of light, every lamp suddenly looks like a gun pointed at Selic, who is being held like a meat shield in front of them. You have this uncomfortable sense of dread as you feel a hand slide across your shoulder and hear Adelaide's voice in your ear just whisper, I suppose you'll have to choose one of them. Or maybe you could just let them both die. It would make your life so much easier, wouldn't it? Just raises that hand along and you look to see it and it's gone. And you look back at Selic and it is just Selic held there. But as you glance over at each member of your party, more and more of these strange hallucinations start to affect you. For the next 2 minutes, you will continue to hallucinate, and you have disadvantage on all ability checks. For both Bella and Runava, The entity you are seeing is something alien to you in a way that one of you is familiar with, but not in a way that either of you can resist. And as your minds bear witness to this strange cessation of being, as you both struggle with Selleck warping in front of you, you both become paralyzed for the next 2 minutes as you mentally are just trying to hold on to your faculties. Runava, for you, this comes from a combination of what you are seeing and this sensation of familiar trauma. There are things dark that you have seen that you never want to see again.
There's
Riz.
definitely that weird warble on her forehead.
Ooh.
I thought Red's won.
He did.
Oh.
Ritz. You feel a cold sensation creep up your spine as you were just under the frightened condition. You cannot approach this creature or this entity as Selleck. You're going to take 1d10 of cold damage.
Okay.
8.
Okay.
No.
Sorry. 1 sec. Let me just. I don't take. I do take it. I had 13 temp HP
Hey!
because I formed of dread. Go ahead. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Noah?
Vane is about disarming situations. He would tether to the shadow and basically manifest all of his spell slots, like basically straight at his head. He's like, okay, I'll kill both of us.
You don't tether to anything.
Interesting.
Can I walk?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, seeing the situation and now feeling the coldness rather than the rip. He has the feeling, but he doesn't have the wound. Like, the jaw just... And he just walks with the hand, like, through him.
You just walk right off of it, and there is no wound marring your torso, just a patch of cold.
He just... He shakes his head and looks out to the rest of them. Don't be afraid. None of you. Don't you dare be afraid. Whatever this is, it's not the essence of fear. You're just a jump scare. Cheap.
You say that, and again, you hear, not from this thing, but still from everywhere around you, that echoing. And then it kind of drifts into the shadows again. And then you hear a very startled and of a rifle, and you turn, and sitting crisscross applesauce on top of the little train cabin, this thing is staring at you again and tilting its head and talking from everywhere and nowhere all at once. Just, I've never met another one like Mistress.
You were lucky.
I'm more than that. I'm her everything. I'm far more interested in what you are.
I'm what you cannot understand. I'm what you cannot know.
Oh, but I know that's not true. Because I know that you work for who she works for. And I know nothing about them.
How can you know what is unknown? I don't even know what I work for. And to tamper with it, no. You're breaking every rule in the book.
Rules
You
are
don't
made
understand
to be
fear.
broken. I don't understand fear. And kind of just tilts his head, and the eyes kind of flicker like bulbs going out, and that smile returns as down the list. Noah, you hear the sounds of scalpels clinking on trays. Runava, you hear scratching in the dark and the cries of your dying father. Bella, the sounds of your family home burning to the ground. And Ritz, your wife, calling your name in a voice that's not quite hers anymore. And Selleck, you hear Sophie. And this thing, as its eyes flicker, just closes its mouth in a... And all the sounds stop, and you hear again just... I know plenty about fear.
Please. Then do enlighten me. Whatever you are. You say you're your mistress's everything. But are you what she gave up to have nothing?
No.
Because you'll never be what she gave up. You will never know what is the unknown. You will never fill the hole that was taken. We have been given something to hide because something was taken from us. So please, are you what is to be hidden, or are you what is going to be taken away?
I guess you'll just have to deal with the fact that you don't know.
You'll never be scarier than the unknown. And that's a promise. Your cheap tricks do nothing to me. To them, you're probably torturing them. And to that I hate you. But I also feel sorrow for you. Because you'll never be as scary as the unknown.
Oh.
Because I know something about you. I know you're cheap. I know you're quick. And I know you're begging to make your mistress happy.
Pulse, you have your...
Could I shape water to splash everyone's face or something? Just kind of sneak it.
Yeah.
I'll do that. kind of like act like I'm like being possessed, but like sneakily just or something like or like behind me. I think I'm near Bella, right? Because like you went up front, I think, right? So I could just like behind me like splash water.
Yeah. You can splash water. You'd win up front, so yeah, you can. You're really close to this thing right now, actually, because it warped top of this. You splash everyone behind you. Vane, you are now hallucinating and wet. And the other two are still paralyzed.
And
As
wet.
you start and wet. As you guys are sort of trying to process everything, as you throw those lines out to it, Crow, it kind of lets out another one of those. And then just. So I take it you don't want my help then?
That make your mistress upset?
If you didn't want my help? I don't think
You
she
gave us your help.
No. She sent me. The theatrics are my type.
What do I call you?
You can call me known.
Known.
Since you're so worried about the unknown, I can be what you do know.
Okay, known. You come out here, give us your display. Walk behind my shadow. He like walks up to her. To it. If you're known, then you don't fear holding anything back. So do tell me. How will you help?
I can do a few things for you. First, I can tell you a little secret about Adelaide. Do you know the thing she's afraid of?
No. No, I don't.
It's the worst thing you could imagine.
Is she afraid of the unknown?
It's nothing.
That would be my second guess.
Nothing gets her. The most horrific sights bring a laugh. The death of thousands brings a snicker. The complete and utter desiccation of everything she's built would be nothing but a laugh.
And if we had nothing?
Well, maybe that's what could finally scare her. Or maybe you'll just have to kill her dead before she can be spooked. Above table. Runava and Bella, you feel the effects wearing off as you can move your limbs and shake your minds loose, especially hearing this thing just talk like it's any other entity has helped your minds cope with the strangeness behind its eyes.
Have I heard everything it's been saying?
Mm-hmm. You both have heard everything.
What? So being like close to the front, what do I see right now? Like as I'm coming to.
You see what is essentially the dark tunnel, the vague sort of ambient light of the lamps pointing the wrong direction, and just a humanoid shadow with two green eyes kind of flicker like fluorescence.
As I'm like sort of regaining movement, I want to immediately turn the lantern to shine the light right on where I see that shadow.
Turn to shine the light, and as the light goes directly on it, it is gone. And then from a shadow nearby, Vane, as you're coming out of your hallucinations, from the shadow you are casting now in the ambient light, there is the green eyes. And just, no. I have to stay in one of your shadows. All the other ones are trying to kill me.
What is the second?
The second is quite simple. Adelaide is heartless.
That's all.
That's so much.
The little
Tells
shit
you
means it
everything
literally.
you need to know. He gets it.
She's without a
Yeah.
heart.
She has something else, something bigger and smaller still.
An ego? Yeah, no.
You're not making this any easier.
A
You
core.
aren't very. That.
A core. And I just told you plenty about it in a few short words.
Why? Why?
Why tell you these things?
Why does your mistress want us to know these things?
Because Adelaide is no longer one of her favorite playthings. She doesn't want to peter around here anymore, acting like one of these scared Sims.
Your mistress?
Mhm.
Does your mistress not revel in the idea of hearing her scream? Would that not help with her debt?
Not everyone who has debt wishes to wipe it away. Some people revel in the unknown.
What are you? Gnome? Were you given? Were you a token handed to your mistress?
Believe it or not, I was found. Just a lost little lamb out in the dark. Not related to her pact at all, but still attached by it through my love.
So if you want to help us, what does your mistress have to hide?
That one I can't share.
Gnome can't talk on the unknown? Cancels out?
Precisely.
Where are they?
Where's what?
You're not in charge.
Oh, my mistress.
They have to be able to see you somehow.
They see me the way I see you. Through all the things you're afraid of.
So what, you're familiar?
I'm more than that.
I'd say
But
unless
less.
I could at least tether to them.
My mistress left the city. She knew you were coming. That's why I spied on you the other night.
Hey, Cryo.
Mm-hmm.
As they say that, Can I try an insight check specifically the way they're saying it? If it seems like something that's like rehearsed, like they practiced that line, like they were told to say that line.
Okay.
Terrible. Never mind. Keep going.
Terrible. Never mind.
At advantage, a total of 8.
I have a question. Gnome? Do you know, off the top of your head, wherever it may be, can your mistress kill me?
No easier than you could kill her.
I couldn't imagine she'd want to.
Why
She
would
said
she?
you. We're co-workers. In a weird turnaround. So she wants Adelaide gone. And she said you to tell us how. And the theatricals were just to key in the point of who you are.
I didn't need to key in anything. I just like it.
He just like his jaw just clenches a bit. He pushes it up. He doesn't drop the form. He just thank you.
That's what I've been waiting for. Well, not entirely true. There's a low rumble that suddenly shakes the entire tunnel. Dust comes from the ceiling. You guys hear sounds almost like the stone underneath you is cracking. And then as you all glance around at all of that and then look back to Vane's shadow, it's just Vane's shadow again. And in the dark you hear, that's what I was waiting for. My third gift to you. I kept you out of ground zero. And there's just a zzz, as all of the power comes back on, just all at once. And the train immediately just
Round 0. What does that mean?
It's a lot of people just died.
Oh,
Wait, what?
wait, something. Puts his mask back on.
Steve at the front of the train, who has been locked in position holding these levers the whole time, just... So... that was fun.
Hmm.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Check in. Maybe with the sending thought, can you check in?
Loomis just... use Loomis to air. No response. I just... Delgado, do you have word on air? No response.
What?
And then there's from the rock, you guys hear Tallulah's voice just, Loomis, we're dealing with something up here. Things are going kind of crazy. Be careful coming out of that train. Looks back to the rest of you.
What's happening? Is Delphi alive?
I don't know. No one's answering. All I know is things exploded. There's a lot of lightning.
Gods above, gods above.
We should go.
Yeah.
We should go.
She's joined. We can't stay here.
I have a bad feeling I know what that thing was talking about.
Please enlighten us.
bigger yet smaller. Big core lightning, and from what I heard, the batteries on the submarine aren't exactly too big. I don't think Adelaide grabbed the seed to power the city. I think she grabbed it to power herself.
That checks out.
Let's just go. All right.
Yeah.
She's even stronger now. Steve, can this go any faster?
I am flooring it, I assure you.
Do we have more invisible dust by chance?
Oh,
Let's hope the disguises work then.
I don't think the disguises will matter. I think we're coming out at a place where there's already a lot of fighting going on.
As you guys say that, far ahead, towards the end of the tunnel, you can't see the details, but you see light. Steve kind
Turn
of
invisible.
squints and looks around. And he's like, "What the?" Speed slows down a little bit,
What's the problem?
and then I don't know. That's not what it normally looks like. And he holds the throttle a bit. Anyone who would like can make me an active perception check. The train is coming up.
I want to roll
Sure.
above a 10 today.
By anybody,
Don't
do you
roll
mean
today.
any one person or anybody?
Anyone can do it. Like, go ahead, roll everybody if you want.
I'm gonna roll today.
It didn't
Never mind.
happen. I didn't
Never
roll
mind.
above a 10.
I rolled a 1. Never mind.
I'm fucking locked in.
Ray, did you roll? Who?
16.
I was gonna say, who got 15 or higher?
Natural 20.
Natural 1,
Ooh.
9.
Ooh.
6.
6. Runava and Vane, you both notice at the same time as Steve is trying to figure out what's going on. You are just looking forward. No cabin to block your view. No switches or anything. The reason the light ahead looks strange is because it's being diluted. Like there is occlusion happening, almost like through smoke. Quite like through smoke, because there is smoke in the tunnel. And you see slightly past it where the light is flickering just a bit. As you both process, you are going rapidly towards tracks that are ending sooner than normal. Because there is chunks of tunnel missing and flaming rubble in the way.
Pull the brake now.
All of you just for funsies, make me dex save. Stand up on the train as it slams on the brakes.
What the fuck is going on?
Knowing that we would be rapidly stopping, could I get advantage on that?
Yeah, I'll say Vane and Renava can have advantage on this one.
Can I,
Oh my
because
God,
I
it doesn't
stick
matter.
to walls?
I rolled 2 3s. That actually
what
makes
was that,
a lot
Crow?
of sense.
Can I, because I stick to walls? This is a shunt. Because I
I'll
did
say
not roll
no,
good.
because you can still get knocked over. You just
Yeah.
ignore gravity for walking.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a neat idea, though.
I got
Thank you, I thought of it
18.
myself. I was not
thought-
rolling bad today.
I was gonna say I tried to greed for the 20. I rolled a 13 for a 16, so 18.
12.
Hey man, I had to deal with some trauma. This is
There's
Vane
nothing
running
crazy going
adrenaline.
on here. It's
7.
just if you rolled 13 or higher, you don't fall over. If you rolled less, you fall over on the train.
I fall over. 7.
Vane, the one who screamed for it, is like,
Get up.
As you guys are like picking yourself up from the train stopping, Loomis, who also fell over, picks himself up and kind of looks ahead. And on the walkie-talkie, Tallulah is just like, Tallulah, something's wrong. The tunnel's collapsed. There's fire. There is a way out that you guys can see ahead. It's not like it's blocking the tunnel. That's where the light is coming. It's coming in through a hole that has sort of collapsed in. You gonna bring Steve with you?
Yes. Well, we can't just leave Steve.
You can't leave Steve. You
he's our
bring
new
Steve.
friend.
Yeah. He's been recruited. You bring Steve along, and as you guys head forward, out through this sort of like crumbled bits of tunnel and building, you can see you almost made it to the point where the station would have been to head up into the hospital and medical. And as you walk out, you are immediately met with devastation. It is an entire chunk of the city blown to pieces, leveled, burning still. There are screams in the distance of civilians. And there is actively a massive just tangle of lightning crackling out in every which direction above you. And the hospital which we were coming to take is gone. It is in pieces. It is destroyed and reduced to sad remains and dust. There's smoke and ash that is sort of filling the air. Loomis pulls one of his like rags loose and wraps it around his face as he starts looking around. He turns back to all of you and he's like, I'm gonna go look for air.
Go.
Vane
Rushes
basically,
off
as soon
into
as
the
he made
rubble.
eye contact with the thing, it was that kind of like step to where he like steps and then like has that sort of like pivot step to where he like 180s to like look away from it. And he's just like, that bitch. That bitch. He's not gonna find them.
What?
He's not gonna find them.
You don't know that.
So like, look at this goddamn place.
You don't know that? Don't say that's true until it's proven. Everything can still be unknown even if it's not scary. Don't give up hope just because you feel like it.
I'm not giving up hope because I feel like it. I'm not giving up hope at all. I'm using logic, and the logic is she did this to prove a fucking point!
I think she did this because she wanted that out of you. So stop giving her what she wants. Level
Good
your head.
fucking job, Adelaide! You got me! You brought me back to this hell! And you're trying to put us in a position to lose. But I will not fucking lose.
Bane,
What, Selleck?
really good at using your words, and you're really good at being loud. Show me what else you're good at. Having a level head. Pull yourself together before she pulls you farther apart.
Maybe
Let's
he wasn't.
move. Let's move. We can have our crash outs, we can have our tears, we can have our screams as soon as we're safe, but we're not. We need you. So stay here. Stay with us. Don't let her win. You made me a promise,
Oh no.
so keep it. So stay with us. That's all I'm asking. Once we're out of here, we can scream at the sky all we want, and I'll be there with you. He puts an arm around you.
This is kind of this moment to where you feel Vane's entire body tense up. Like, not, I mean, to the point where, like, it's fully visual, and then, like, his head just kind of, like, taps back onto your arm. Like, that's sort of just like, can't.
You can. I know you can. Lead by the heart. Let's keep moving.
I think Ritz would have been a little ahead, just trying to like weave a path through like all like the rubble and smoke and carnage using like cantrips like mold earth, presto, shape water possible, just anything to like move just forward as fast as he can.
Ritz is moving forward. I'm not sure what Renava is doing, but you know, Selic and Vane have their whole like thing. Loomis goes on forward. Bella like climbed out and like stood and like looked around and has just been just completely frozen in place. Just staring, not even like just blankly. Like she's paused.
I think Ritz would eventually like look back and see that. Hey. I need your strength. Do this. Don't let her get to you.
It's easier said than done.
Oh, you got friends.
Every choice we make why is it why do people keep dying from the choices that we make? It's just like what I was back in Cloudbreach. We sent people here. We gave the commands.
Bella!
Yeah.
It's not the choices we make that kill people, it's the choices we make that save people. So make a good choice and get moving. She can blow up anything she wants, but she cannot break down this wall. Be the wall she can't blow up. Let's move. Don't crumble. You're Adrenus.
I think Bella hears Selic's words and they're is a moment where she reflects on them and she wills herself to move, whether or not she is believing in or choosing to believe in the faith that her friends are putting in her or not. She moves nonetheless. Just have to keep moving forward.
What is Renava doing?
You guys all left the tunnel, and Renava did not follow. That entire time, as people were talking, she stayed behind. And because she could easily visualize exactly what the carnage looks like. And so she stayed in the dark of the tunnels, watching the shadows around her warble and shift, almost as if it's trying to comfort her. And she hears all of your voices somewhat muffled. And she presses the goop back into her own head and steps out. Let's go. Onwards and forwards, that's all we can do. One step after the other.
There she is. There she is.
Cryo,
Let's clear out rubble.
as we're moving things around and moving forward through the destroyed building here, I want to ask a question that I know that I might regret. Does it seem like prior to our arrival or the Stormridden's arrival here at this hospital, because it is a hospital, like a proper hospital, was it evacuated in any way, or did it seem like there are like, were there citizens in this
You
hospital?
can see that there were citizens.
Okay.
Here and there, you can still see what's left.
I think that in Bella's mind, there was a small spark or glittering, like, fire of hope that in some way or somehow things could be resolved peacefully at the end of the day, that some kind of agreement or any kind of peaceful realization could be made throughout this situation with Adelaide. And I think that Flame dies in this moment as I stare out the carnage.
As you guys move forward, there is a moment where Steve is walking with you.
Steve.
And he, looking at everything, is just like, I didn't think that they'd ever do it.
Blow it up.
Yeah.
Steve, where do
They,
they keep the medical supplies?
Hmm?
Where do they keep the medical supplies here? There might be something
I don't-
salvageable.
inside somewhere, I don't know.
She took our strategy. She cut.
What are we doing now? Are we finding Adelaide? Are we finding one of her men? What are we doing?
I think
I
we
don't
throw
know.
away plans and go to her.
She'll kill us.
Where do we try to find Delgado, Delphi? Regroup. Where we were supposed to be is demolished. Our placements are out of line. If we regroup, I think we would have tactical advantage.
So we go to the only place where we know that there are tons of people waiting for us, ready to kill us. You want a level head? She's trying to funnel us into the two options that end with us dead.
There it is.
Yeah, well, we're already
That's
here.
what I needed.
So,
Bane's right. Bane is correct. We shouldn't go. We should find somewhere safe for the moment.
Hey, Steve.
Make
The
sure
entertainment district. Who's going to go there in a time of emergency?
all of the people that we sent there saying that there was trouble happening there. All of her guards and people that we funneled in that direction.
You want to win, you go to residential. They're not made for fighting, even if they resist, you win.
I wonder if she cares enough, though. But that might be the next best shot.
It's where
How
we
did Steve?
don't-
Was this place rigged to explode, or is this just something she did?
We knew she could. We knew she could do it. She talked about it every now and then when she was like disciplining the city. She was cracking down. She said she could just destroy whole city blocks if she wanted. I mean, we knew she could control the storm wall and stuff, but in here we didn't. It seemed a little dramatic. Throw some lightning around, kill a few people maybe, but this is a lot more.
Well, now you know your boss a little better. What else do you know about her? Where would she stay? Anything?
Command. Or the up in tower.
Can I just, while they're talking, ping my headpiece?
Oh, you want to ping your headpiece? Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, just, we're in a new place. I might as well do this now as we're deliberating on where to go. It's not like she doesn't know where we are. Probably.
Go ahead.
Do I get a response?
Oh, I didn't realize you were waiting for me. I thought you were going to have more flavor. No, there is no reason. I was genuinely sitting here waiting for you to describe how it goes or what happens. And I was like, this silence is taking a long time.
Just as an aside,
You all hear and feel the ping of the headpiece, but there is no return ping.
Where is Loomis?
You go looking for Loomis.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't take you long to find him. You head in further into the rubble, and you find Loomis standing over various piles of dust and rock, and you see him kind of sliding a slab into place, and then he kind of just lays his head on it, and you just hear, "I'm really sorry, brother. I really didn't think it would go like this." And kind of turns back to the rest of you.
Commander Loomis, sir. If you could make Commander Tallulah aware of the situation here and see if there's any word from Delgado. Or has there been? If you've heard, I don't know.
I haven't heard anything yet. I haven't been checking. Tallulah's, the warehouse district still there? It looks like they raised medical. There is, he won't be joining us for Scotch anymore. You just get back. There's like a pause. Then you get back. Yeah, warehouse is still here. The sky's fucking alive, though, so I don't know how long that's gonna last. It looks like they might have hit the lightning gate, too, so it explains why we're not hearing from Delgado. And then there's like a quiet moment as Loomis looks at all of you, and then just into the Rocky Talk, just... Captain Tallulah, what are your orders? Fuck. Lightning's right between the two of us. You guys can get there the fastest to see if there's anything. I have to start organizing everybody else. If they blew up the lightning gate, we can't get any more reinforcements, which means it's just the Stormridden who are in here now. So, don't die.
So, do we want to find her, or do we want to?
We're going back to the lightning gate.
Lightning gate.
Hey, Steve, what do those towers do?
The two in the middle?
The generator-looking ones. The ones you said had the map.
Oh, the controlled... Yeah, I don't know. They're old technology. We can't really figure out how to use them, so we just kind of use them as...
Do you know how to break them?
They're giant buildings full of what looks like liquid electricity. We haven't really tried to break them.
What are you thinking, Vane?
I'm thinking if she's going to harness the lightning, then it means that you have to break every source of it in here. I mean, take a look around. And he points up and like, because you said that they're all kind of at these like boulevards, basically, right?
Yeah, it's just like places where to describe it, it's like the places where streets meet. It is just these intersections of these varying roads around Elysium.
And what is, sorry, can you, just to my brain slow, what is at these intersections? There's like just big buildings.
So it's command station is what Steve called them. They're the it is a cylinder building structure that looks about 5 stories tall and has scaffolding that they've built around them. But it is just a glowing core of energy that looks like
at the top.
It looks almost like a giant version of the power cell that you have thrown.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any ideas as to how to destroy them?
If they're magical, they can be dispelled.
That will take quite a bit of energy.
Otherwise,
mechanical, and Delphi's not dead, he might be able to break them.
If I know someone who can blow something up, it's my brother. He's the perfect one for this job. So let's get the lightning gate.
Or Bella, if you still have...
yeah, I was about to say, real quick, are we, like, on our way to the lightning gate, will we be passing one of those structures?
Right now, if you go straight to the lightning gate, no. But if you take a slight detour, you could go to the one you previously went to and then go around to the lightning gate. It's like the difference between a straight line or a U on the map.
We should follow our orders.
Okay, let's just go straight to the lightning gate.
I'll think on it while we go.
I could always try and... I was gonna say, next time we see one of them, I'll reach into my bag of holding and pull out the power core. We've seen the kind of serious electrical damage this can do. Maybe chucking a few of them at it.
We should
either that or we take down the 2 big ones, just like in the Apropos Tower.
We should ask Delphi.
Let's just go. No.
As we're heading out, Selleck, you just feel Renata's hand lay on your shoulder and give you a quick squeeze.
He is stiff as a board. It is not like he's afraid. He's almost like canceling out emotions at this point. And he just looks you, gives you a look behind, and just keeps walking.
When you look, Renata has this look of worry, but a bit of determination. And as you look at her eyes, on her left eye, where her eyelashes create the shadows on her eyeball, you see that there is a bit of a warble over it.
He flips around, just, you okay?
Hanging on in there, just like everybody else. I can clear us a path if we so need it to get to him.
Let's just go check. Let's just do what we can to get there, and if it comes to that, I'm sure you can. Just keep it together. It'll be all right.
If you think that we need to clear the path, it might take me out of the Tidestriker fight.
That's plan Z. We need you here with us.
All right.
No matter what happens today, I'm not losing a sibling.
Hang in there.
You too.
You guys start heading in the direction of the lightning gate, presumably.
Cryo, while we're going, and this is a long shot, but Vane is desperate. He's mad, furious even, because all he has are these things that are haunting him, but he can't use a single one of them to gain the upper hand. He's basically clawing at the inside of his brain, going, there has to be something I know. And whether that gets him anywhere is whatever, but I'm telling you, he is digging, clawing at this part, this thing that keeps echoing in the back of his head.
How do I? Sometimes the answers that you need are not coming from the things that you're dwelling on. And Vane will find no solutions in focusing on the things he's afraid of. As you guys keep moving forward, thank you. As you guys keep moving forward, you head into more rubble. As you guys get away from the hospital, it is not as bad, horrifically to say. As you guys get further out into the city, it was clearly targeted at that specific point, purely to inflict as much damage to that specific point as possible. As you guys get a little further away, you do start to see the remains of people more clearly. They are less buried in rubble, as they are less dramatically injured, but still significant enough. Until eventually, out at the edges of your vision, further away, you can see people helping other people. Almost inspiring in this sort of moment. You can't really trust any of the various citizens of Elysium, but the fact that they are helping each other here is nice. It is better than nothing.
I think as we're going, there's a moment where Bella is going and she's like, how did she know?
Where we were going?
Where we were going to be.
That's what I would do.
But
But
that's the thing. It's not what we did. We were going to go there, but then we changed our minds. But then specifically when we were supposed to be there, she destroyed the hospital building.
She didn't know we were there, though. Or she wouldn't have missed.
She knows our plan, but she doesn't know where we are. Because known kept us from dying.
Hey, Steve.
She's somehow hearing our plans.
Steve, can she read your mind?
What? No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I didn't let her into my head.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Some of your friends, they got weird-ass eyes.
Yeah.
She ever replaced anything else on anybody?
No. Just the eyes sometimes. It's like an upgrade that you can get.
Did you get the upgrade?
No, I have normal eyes. No, I let her do a lot of various things for me, to me, but I'm not letting her in my head.
Okay. Right, well,
What if it's like it locked?
this is like her lair. She knows what's going on in it.
Vane kind of glances at the tower.
Maybe that's also something to do with those command towers. We take them down, she loses sight there, that district. I don't know though. Come on, let's keep moving.
Can you carry me?
Yeah.
Like asked.
Just not even thinking, just like
You don't even finish your question. You start to do the well, I care.
I have a question, Cryo. I
Answer.
messaged you about. If I use
Yeah.
that, would I be able to take down at least one of those fucking towers? But then suffer consequences?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Just wanted to know.
Can one of you identify Steve?
I am Steve.
Points at Runava as I'm ritual casting.
or want to use your lanterns on them.
Vane didn't use his earlier, so
As we activate the detect magic on the lantern and hover it over Steve. Like specifically like at his head.
Just a guy.
he doesn't have the. He has the recall armor, but he took off the helmet.
Yep.
He still has a chest piece, and that's glowing. She might be able to track your armor. That's my only theory.
All of you looking at yourselves, all wearing
Yeah.
armor.
Let's say maybe we should ditch the armor.
Yeah, we're not really going for the art of subtlety anymore. We're taking off the thing as we go.
Everybody take off your armor. You too, Steve.
Okay. You can tell he's a little uncomfortable being asked to take off the armor, but he does it.
Keep going.
Yes. Strip off the armor and continue. as you guys go, grab something here. As you guys go, heading back towards the Lightning Gate, back into Lightning Abbey, everything is physically around you damaged. Not destroyed and leveled to the way medical was as you head back into Lightning Abbey, but it is clearly torn up and fucked up. Buildings are missing chunks, things are torn away. You are one step removed from the epicenter of all of this. But, especially now as some of the smoke and dust is settling, you can see almost like a wound cut through the city. Like, it hit the hospital and then dragged its way towards the Lightning Gate. So following this rut of destruction, it's actually pretty easy for you to get back there. And as you guys get back there, sort of clambering your way through, you guys still see the lightning going crazy up above. And you watch as one of the big tongues of lightning, just one random part of Elysium just slams into it, drags across, and then goes back to crackling across. And from where you are, it is kilometers away, walking along this to some other side. But you can see from here the fire and destruction that is just immediately elicited from where this lightning makes contact. And more time as you walk here, you see that happen repeatedly. It is nowhere near as powerful or as concentrated as whatever happened here, but it is still actively tearing away at chunks of Elysium. You guys get to the Lightning Gate. Clambering your way over. Most of the building is still standing. There are clearly severe damage. There's chunks of it that have been blasted away. And there's the ongoing sort of... Not ongoing. There is the clear and ever-present indicators of combat that has been happening here for the last hour, 2 hours you guys have been running around in Elysium. You realize you are losing track of time. There is no way to keep track of time in here. No day, no nights. You just know, as your legs are a little sore, as you find a way into the building that is now eerily quiet. A fair amount has passed. Are you guys approaching the Lightning Gate stealthily? Are you going to head in? Are you going to send one familiar in? Are you guys going to go in yourselves?
You're muted,
Maybe.
Kit.
I think we should just run in. I don't think we
Yeah.
should waste time.
Okay.
I have the shadows at the ready.
Okay.
Vane's steps are silent, so he would actually probably be closer to the front of the pack this time if they're scouting.
I'm invisible.
Yeah. Selleck and Vane. Sneaky. Okay.
Still on
just,
Bella's
like,
shoulders,
running
so I'm just
forward.
Still on
along.
Bella's soldier. No stealth checks because you're not stealthing. You guys head on in quickly. And there is, weaving sort of back the way you came, there are bodies of Stormridden and Tidestriker forces alike all over the floor. You move past what clearly was points of struggle inside. You glance into some of the rooms and people are injured. Yes, Noah!
Vane's going to point any non-Tidestriker folks out to Steve and go, "You want armor? Grab it. Just make sure it's not yours."
I know I'm a pirate, but I normally grave robbing.
Do you want to
So
be a
fresh.
dead pirate?
Okay. Runs and he grabs gear off somebody as you guys go a little deeper in. You guys get to the room with the lightning gate, to the lightning gate properly, past the triage areas and the armory areas, all of which are damaged and show signs of fighting. As you go in, the lightning gate itself, the room you had previously fought in, the door is still open. The aftermath of Delgado is written all across the hallway in front of it, slashes digging into the walls. Painfully reminiscent of the damage Nash left in the Apropos Tower. And as you sort of go down the hallway into that room, it is damaged, parts of it are caved in, and towards the back, you do see the station where Delphi was working at is covered partially in rubble. And Selig, you do see an arm out from under the rubble.
Immediately run towards it.
You run towards it, and still invisible, but footprints. You start going past some of the rubble, and out of a corner of it, there is an immediate swing, and you feel a pressure just... Disadvantage. What's your AC?
17.
You feel just the tip of something just sink across your neck. You don't take any damage trackable, but the blade just gently grazes your skin, and you stop and turn, and Delgado is there, just holding his weapon.
Invisible still goes over to the arm.
You go
Captain.
invisible. You just, fuck.
Oh, look at that.
Don't go
It's not
sprinting up
Captain
on
yet.
someone when you're invisible.
What'd you say, Cryo?
Don't go sprinting up on someone when you're invisible.
So like he's not even here. He just runs over towards the arm and pulls it.
I run after Selig.
It's not Delphi.
Where is he?
I sent him to try and... He kind of stretches a little. He's covered in ash and dust and wounded. One of his arms is kind of limp to his side. He just... I sent him with Osgood to one of those control stations. One of the
Is that a control station?
Hmm?
The nearest control station. He's at it.
Yeah. He needed to go look for the map, like you told us, over the Rocky Talkies.
Is there any intel? Has he checked in ever since the explosion?
My Rocky Talkie got unfortunately crushed. It was that or the rest of my arm, so...
Okay.
Delgado. Vane fishes in his bag and tosses the last potion that he has to him.
Ding. Thank you.
Does Delgado's arm look like it's dislocated?
It looks like it's dislocated, combined with a number of injuries just across his forearm.
I'll like kind of be like, do you want help with? I'll go over and try and relocate his arm.
Make me a medicine check.
Cool.
Can I get off while
I will give
it's
you-
going on?
I will give you guidance.
Thank you. Okay, let's go. Finally, my curse is broken.
4 on the guidance.
Hey, okay. For 26.
Oh god, ow. That's getting fixed real easy. Easy's not the right word there.
You roll it. You're like, all right, and you go over, and he goes like he's gonna take a big breath, and you think it's him taking the deep breath to like. You're like, all right, and then he goes. He turns about to tell you that he's like, all right, I'm ready. You boom, and he just. Thank you.
Right.
You know they tell you that once you dislocate it once, it just gets easier to dislocate.
Do you find that to be true?
I don't know. That's the first time I've ever dislocated my shoulder.
Oh.
Why are you still here?
Because I had to protect the lightning gate. It's our only way out.
It's
And
still
now, no. All the parts we can see are here, but it looks like there's other parts and that are a little damaged.
What was that last thing?
Looks like there are other parts we can't see that are a little damaged.
So it's not functional?
If it is, someone other than me is going to have to fix it, and
Delphi.
Sounds like a good excuse to not be here anymore.
We're gonna go over to one of the control rooms.
Yeah. We're going to destroy one of the control towers.
destroy one of the control towers
Or
the control stations.
Control stations, or make them non-functional. We're
Alright.
theorizing that it grants her some kind of control over the place or power. So
If they've got liquid lightning inside, maybe she's sapping from the liquid lightning.
this is Steve, by the way. We recruited him.
Hi, I'm Steve. Steve, why are you wearing Damasio's armor?
I told him to. We weren't sure if they could track his armor, so
We on a scale of 1 to 10, Captain, how well and ready do you feel to fight? Like if you had to fight Adelaide right now.
Never better.
On a scale of 1 to 10, or rather, what are the odds you think you'd beat Adelaide if you saw her right now? Realistically.
Not high.
Great. So I think we need to hurry. We need to find Delphi, have him re-establish this lightning gate. I think we need to send you back to Cloud Breach and have William Black come in so that we can go to Adelaide herself and wipe her off the face of Starlost.
You're suddenly very concentrated on killing Adelaide. I respect the resolve change.
Yeah, I think she helped open my eyes a little bit.
Hospital got blown up. Over the lightning gate.
Fine. You're going to get
Looks like
Delphi
you've
and
been
bring
out
him
a
back here. I'll stay and make sure no one comes and takes it back while you're getting him.
If you're prepared to, then fine.
It's a fight.
Don't dislocate your arm again.
It'll be easier this time, at least.
no,
Yep.
fuck it. I can't hold this one in. Bella, we're in her domain. if I were a psychopathic, lightning-wielding crazy bitch, exactly what I would want is for you to bring the mechanic back here to try and fix the thing so that I could kill you all right in one.
We're all
You
here right
funnel
now.
them into the gate, and she probably can't do it yet.
So, no. That's sound. Her logic is sound. I know you're trying to take 2 steps ahead, but if you take too many steps before you take your first one, you're gonna trip. Let's do what we can right now.
I understand that maybe every choice I'm making is stepping into a plan that she has, but right now it's the best option we have, and I don't think that we can realistically try to win this as we are now. I think we need Mr. Black's help.
It's sound. We can't think that she's thinking of everything. She didn't tell Delphi to go to the tower.
I know. That's my point. Delphi's the only one that can figure out any of this shit, and we need him to dismantle the towers. If we bring him back here just to fix the gate, it only gives her more time when we could be destabilizing her.
Can you fix all of this? Can you fix all of this? Do you have a plan that is 4 steps ahead?
No.
We have a plan that is a step ahead right now. We should take it.
All of you, stop arguing. My head.
No, is it dislocated?
You're getting into Barrett for that. I don't care what you do after you get Delphi, until you get Delphi. Get him, and then we'll reconvene.
Right.
Well,
Arguing about what you do after you get him is completely nonsensical when he's not here.
I want to see him.
What's really giving her more time is standing around and talking about it. So let's go.
Let's go.
You guys turn. Oh,
I kind of looked at Delgado like, do you want Steve?
you can stay, Steve. Okay. Do you guys not need me anymore? Am I not like crucial to the?
We're going somewhere and then coming back. So
Okay, I'll wait here with Delgado.
Delgado.
I'll make sure nothing happens to him. I could kill you. Oh.
please don't do that, Captain. We promised he would be able to live through this if he helped us.
I made no such promise.
But I did, sir. So please.
You live, Steve. Okay.
Well.
I'm gonna pull Zervi out of my hood and I'm gonna look at him. Stay here with Delgado. And if you can, try to start clearing out the rubble.
And then just slips into shadows.
I look at him. My familiar will stay with you. He's ferocious.
I've seen. You said earlier, before you left, no matter what happens, even if all of us die, you'll make sure Adelaide doesn't.
Yes.
Ever. Still believe you can do that?
As long as I don't get taken out before I see her. It's no question.
Go. Go, I'm old, but I'm not old enough to not be able to handle a hallway on my own. I'm not on my own. I have Steve.
And Zervi. Zervi is older than both of your ages combined.
Okay. You can tell Selleck I was joking about that demerit. Don't tell Vayne, though.
Oh, all right.
I left.
Yeah, everyone else left.
Selig was already about to say, there's no way we're walking out of here with the demerit. That was definitely a joke.
You guys head back out into the streets of Elysium, heading towards the nearest control station, which you know is the one you've already been to. Yes, boss.
Does my augury go off?
Oh, what are you asking?
So I guess how long did it take us to like get to that command center?
The command station, from here, it'll take you like another 15 minutes of walking.
I want to ask if
There you go. Good boy.
how would things look if we were to bring Delphi back to the Lightning Gate?
Wheel and woe. Good and bad.
Do another one on the way. Okay.
Okay.
Like a cantrip for you?
Basically. Ritual casting.
You know?
Is that the second
On the
time
way.
you've used it today?
Was it?
Was it?
It is the second time you used it today because you asked if Telta is.
Oh wait, that was a necklace, I think. Or wait, did I?
No, you asked.
I didn't use the necklace, did I?
The necklace
Okay.
hasn't been
You didn't
used
use
yet.
the necklace specifically because Augury told you she's not here. So that might have not been true.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. After the first, it starts getting a random chance.
Yeah.
God damn, Augury.
So now the next question you ask is 50-50.
I don't think that one was untrue because I don't think Cryo remembered that Coles used it.
So, next question. What if we blew up one of the towers? Would
Would that help? I guess.
would that blind her a bit?
Didn't pick up at all.
Oh, would
I'm
that
just
blind
wondering
her?
myself.
Oh.
Is blind the right word we should use?
Or
Maybe debuff her
Weaken.
or weaken.
yeah.
Determining how accurate this information is, you get a 50-50 chance. Wheel.
Wheel.
Go round and round.
So
Will what?
We'll find out.
As I'm like, finishing that like second cast, I just haven't been like talking
Hang
at
on.
all.
hang
What's up?
on. I have to correct something because I was misremembering Augury. I'm reading it.
Ah.
I thought it gives you a wrong answer. It gives you no answer. So you get no answer.
After the second use, it just stops answering you?
No, there's a chance that you won't get an answer.
Oh.
Yeah.
They changed that. I swear to God, it used to be, it had a chance to lie.
Above the table, we know what it is, but on the table, we do not.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well,
What did you try auguring?
on if destroying the command stations would debuff Adelaide.
And then if I don't know if you heard the first one, but I asked if it was a good idea to bring Delphi back to the Lightning Gate.
And what was that response?
Well,
Will and woe.
Wheel and woe.
Mhm. Well, seems like
Yeah. Old augury was that you gain an increasing chance that it just lies to you.
I was like, I remember specifically we
New
had it in case with
augury is that you
Hickory.
just don't get an answer, and you are using new augury. So alas, I've given
prefer
you all
this.
spoilers.
Hmm.
It's fine. We still have to talk to Delphi anyway.
Seems like
Fair.
we're on the right track, though, with shutting down the towers. As for bringing back Delphi, I can't help with that. At least help with.
No,
Guiding
bringing
a
back
little
Delphi
bit.
is the one that's 50-50. You don't know about the tower.
Oh, yeah.
Delphi's not dead.
No, bringing him back to the Lightning Gate. Not bringing him back to life. Not bringing-
I think
None
I'm
of
off
you have
my,
resurrection. If he's dead, he's dead.
Depends how soon he died.
No.
It seems that Faith has abandoned us a little bit. In one way.
Of course it has.
Yep. Well, I can't really offer much guidance. It seems good and bad bringing back Delphi. Can't really give much insight on blowing up the tower, but I don't think we need fate to tell us whether or not that's a good thing in our favor. I have a good feeling. It makes
You
sense.
said you
at
have a
least.
good feeling about the towers?
Mhm.
About destroying
it
the
makes sense,
towers?
at least to me.
Magically, there was no fear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have no feeling. And above the table, we know it's a bad idea. So,
Or,
Above the table,
no,
even
above
with
the
the
table-
misunderstanding, it's a random reading. It does not say whether it lies.
It was Will, though, right?
it was wheel, and
But we don't know.
it was wheel. Yeah, we don't know that, but it was wheel under the assumption that Cryo had that it lies to us.
Yeah.
Oh.
On table, you know nothing. Augury did nothing to you. So right now, as far as the command stations go, we can't keep pretending. You
Yeah.
guys, whatever.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have Delphi let us know if he thinks it's a good or bad idea.
Yeah, maybe to get past this loophole that I've accidentally weaved into the story.
Accidentally wheeled.
I wheeled into the story. You
I'll
guys,
trust the inside of our mechanic.
you come around a corner and you see the command station ahead of you. Again, is like a tall version of the power cells that Bella has. It is a cylinder with metal framing around it and a big metal roof on top, but it looks almost like the little transformer nodes that go on a motherboard if they had glass sides and you could see the energy crackling away inside of them. On those scaffolding, in the distance, Selic, with your passive perception as you guys are coming up, you can see the silhouette against the lighting of Delphi. He is up on the scaffold with someone who you don't recognize, talking. He doesn't look to be in distress. He's just talking. Down below, you see
How far away is he?
300 feet.
Okay.
Below, on lower level of the scaffolding, you guys see some Stormridden you recognize. And on the ground, you see just bodies littering the ground of Tidestriker force. And sitting in the midst of all of these dead bodies, just sort of hanging out in the center of this little plaza intersection, surrounded by corpses and the ruins of combat, He's Pumpkin. Just sitting. As you guys come walking up.
Selig breaks to a sprint and starts running up the tower.
And you just go and you immediately get on you can just run straight up. So you just you just start running out. You run past Pumpkin, who just kind of watches, and Pumpkin turns back to the rest of you and does just one of the no facial movement smiles where he just lowers his jaw, just like
What's up, you
Okay.
freaky little bastard?
Get
there's
closer.
actively blood on parts of Pumpkin. There's
I'll walk past Pumpkin to the other Stormridden.
Bane just kind of like hand waves and gets the blood off of Pumpkin with Presto.
looks at all of you as you come up. Running up the side, Selic, you kind of wheel yourself up onto the level with Selic, who is actively talking to
Delphi.
this.
On the
Delphi,
level with
yeah.
Delphi. Selig,
Yeah.
you stand next to Selig.
I know they're
Selig,
twins.
Selig. I mean, they're twins.
Yeah. So like runs
come up
over
over
and like flips himself over the railing.
You flip over the railing. Delphi is sitting talking to this Genasi woman, looking at like all of the thing crackling inside, and he's like, I guess it is really quite. You just grab him. Don't do that to me in active war zone. Don't do that to me in an active war
I'll do
zone.
whatever I want in active war zone.
Oh my god!
And he just like holds him. I thought you were dead, you dumb
I'm
ass.
not dead. I'm not
Yeah, I
dead.
know. That's why I'm gonna squeeze you to death.
That seems counterintuitive.
Shut up. Ugh. You okay? You okay?
Me? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I didn't get touched one time before I left the lightning gate.
Where we left you, it
Delgado.
exploded.
Delgado's a monster.
Yeah, I know. Where we left you, it exploded.
Oh, it exploded. I didn't explode. I wasn't there.
I know it. You didn't explode.
Okay. You seem concerned that I exploded. Oh!
Oh God,
Delgado
you're so
not tell you
dumb
that I
and
didn't
smart.
explode?
Not before he put a knife to my throat, but
What's
it was
happening?
we're in an
Falling
active
apart.
war zone.
Right.
Wheels are coming up.
You hugged
Pumpkin
him
is
too?
downstairs covered in blood.
Yeah, Pumpkin helped.
Battle mode. Got it.
Yeah.
We're planning to take down one of the towers that contained all the lightning, the liquid lightning.
Whoa, what? And then the water genasi he was talking to stands up and just no, don't, you don't want to do that. No,
Why?
no, bad. That's a very bad idea.
Okay. Why is it a bad idea?
Oh, if one of these things explodes, it might set off a chain reaction that blows up the entire city.
Good to know.
Disable then, potentially.
You are
Yeah,
4
so
stories down
far
on the
away.
ground. Selic ran straight up the
Selig
wall.
ran up a building.
I have a
to where
broom.
Delphi is.
You have a broom. You float up over
You
the
didn't say that you were going after them.
I'm gonna say not this time. If you want to say you start floating up now, I'll let you
Yeah.
cut. I'll let you cut in 30 seconds from now. It's really funny.
Actually, just floating up on the side. Just that was the active plan that we had moving forward, but we wanted to make sure with one who's actually smart enough to know why that's a bad idea.
Oh,
How did you
really
How did you
bad
figure
idea.
that out?
Oh, I didn't. She knows.
Who are you?
I mean, I would kind of figure it's a giant repository of electricity, and basing on the amount of electricity it's unleashed by even a smaller
Yeah,
thing.
Boom.
It would-
I know you know
Yeah.
Boom.
I know
Who are
Boom.
you?
I know, Boom. Oh, this is he steps. Hi, I'm. It's nice to meet you. I'm Alice.
Alice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recognize that name.
You don't want to
You
know.
pro recognize. Selic doesn't.
Yeah. Alice. It's nice to meet you. I'm Selig, Buffy's brother.
Oh, that's the brother you talked about.
Talked about?
Unless there's another one. No, there's not another one. It's just that.
What did he say?
So many nice things. He's really worried about you. Don't look.
He just like
the city blew up. The city's still blowing up. He like points at the lightning, still just orbiting and spinning around.
right. My squad's coming. We came here to collect you. Delgada's alive.
As this is said, Ritz, you just Delphi just,
Hello.
oh my god!
Are we blowing it up?
No,
Don't do that.
we're not blowing up
Disable
anything.
it?
No. These don't, you don't want to blow these up. Big no.
No, not disable it. Like shut it down. What would that do?
We could shut it down from command. That would start shutting all the power down in Elysium, which would stop the lightning storm, probably.
That's perfect.
Something to weaken her. She
do we
blew up
know-
the entire hospital.
Do we know how we would shut it down?
I could shut it down if we get to command.
You could?
Oh, I should explain. She kind of like looks down at the rest of your squad. Hello. Hi. So, I'm Alice Alric. I am the right-hand woman of the Tidestriker.
Immediately, like, draw my weapon.
Delphi just no. We did this too. Pumpkin pulled a gun on her.
You're my replacement. Hello.
Hello, Ritz. It's been a long time.
Has it?
You don't remember me at all, do you?
No.
I missed you.
Okay.
Why would you help us?
Because being a pirate is one thing. Being a little cutthroat here and there to get your way is one thing. Wanton chaos and murder and genocide for murder and genocide's sake are not what I'm here for.
How did you meet my brother?
Oh, she showed up while we were killing a bunch of people and talked.
Oh, we met on Tinder.
And then she helped us kill some more people. So she's really good with a sword, actually.
She's a right hand. I would say
Hello.
it seems that the Tidestriker has always been one step ahead of us. We discussed going to the hospital, and we got held up right before it exploded. Do you know how she's been hearing us?
So we can all be a part of this conversation.
She just really casually grabs onto like some of the scaffolding and just like slides down like a fireman pole. She looks really frail and nerdy. She's wearing like little bits of artificer gear here and there, but she just completely slides down, no problem, and lands.
Get on my back. He looks over at Delphi.
Sorry, Crow. I didn't mean to talk over you. Say your last thing you said again.
I bring Delphi down, like piggyback style. And I sat down and go, if you were her right hand, she's always been one step ahead of us. We were stopped before we got to the hospital, and then it exploded. She knew that we were going to the hospital. How is she finding out where we're going to be?
Oh, she can track you. She can track everybody
How?
in the city. Oh, your genes.
I'm not
Not your
wearing
genetics,
jeans.
not the pants.
Oh,
What?
Oh, the moment you come through the lightning gate, there's a signature of you, and it's in the system, and it tracks everything.
But she blew up the hospital before we got there.
Like I said, wanton murder and destruction.
Is there a way to dispel it from us, or is this some weird electronic shit we can't handle?
Oh, this is technology far beyond your purview. I probably couldn't even purge you from the system. I've been studying Elysium for decades, and even I only know how maybe 1/10 of it works.
Well, can both of you Brainiacs come with us back to the Lightning Gate and get it working again?
Oh! Did she blow up the lightning gate?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Good news.
mostly intact, but some of the command little doohickeys are smashed.
If she hit it with lightning from in here, it probably won't work. It's really sort of oxymoronical, but those systems are actually really fragile. It's crazy because they suck lightning up and out all the time, but if something hits it from the outside, it's just gone.
Okay, is there any other way to get in and out of the city?
The other lightning gate.
Where is that?
Points. Just the giant just vortex around the center tower. Just
And how do we operate that?
just like the other lightning gate, but we just have to go there.
Do you know how to get up there?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just go up the towers. The problem is that Adelaide's at the top.
Did we have, or what's his name? Loomis come with us?
No. Loomis is here.
Okay. Loomis, can you tell Delgado that Lightning Gate's not going to function anymore? We have to go through the one at the top and have him come here because not much he can do back there.
Right. It starts getting on the rocky talkie.
Isn't his broken?
Is it-
Yeah. Yes, Noah.
Can I glance at Runava and just kind of tap my temple?
You hear the layered voice. What?
She's an artificer, right?
Who is?
Kind of his eyes flick over to Alice A.
Probably.
She's gonna kill us.
No shit. So let's get all the information we can out of her.
Oh.
Granted, this is a stuff of anime character, so who knows?
Famous for making either absolute rays of sunshine or literal serial killers.
Yeah, Vane has this thing of just trust me. You're the only one I can tell, and you're the only one I can signal to right now, so.
Did you want me to do something in particular?
You give it to Bella, she might crack. Rita's smart, but if Alice knows him, then it's a problem. Selk is the only other one that might really be able to pull it off.
I'm sorry, I don't understand common. Can you give it to me straight?
Question.
Yeah.
From me. How are you communicating this to Runava?
Message.
Oh. You have message?
Runava
I
has
have
message.
message.
And then
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you
why
messaged
that's
him.
why he tapped his temple like, hey, come here.
Oh, I missed that first bit, so I was like,
Sorry.
why? I'm like, you don't have message. Why? How are you messaging Runava? How are you? Continue.
Yeah. Vane goes, you could tell Selic, but the less people that know is probably the better. Just be on your guard. I figure I should at least warn one of you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
She's crazy. Two-Face, probably.
So you're giving me a potential signal to just kill. And when she says that, Runava's voice is suddenly significantly quieter as that second raspy voice, which is present in her messages, but very quiet, it suddenly overtakes.
I'm telling you to stay alive. I don't know how strong she is, but I do know on good faith that she is not. Vane kind of like looks her up and down.
Noah, question.
Sup?
Are you? You're
I'm
going off of
functioning
what Nearly
entirely
told you,
what
right?
Nearly told me, which he said, Genasi, she's crazy.
He told you to look out for an Artificer Genasi and a crazy lady.
Oh,
There was an
fuck.
and. Those are the two people: an Artificer Genasi and a crazy murderer lady.
Son of a bitch. I'm looking at
There's
my
a
notes and
notable
they're
and in the
definitely
middle.
combined.
He also warned you that there's a crocodile.
I knew about the crocodile.
Like, at no point was he like, these are two people you can't trust. He was like, these are the only ones I know about. There's this lady, she's crazy. I don't know anything else about her. There's this one who might fucking kill you.
That's fair. That's fair.
Continue to play.
Regardless-
Continue to plan, because this.
Doesn't
fair.
matter. Vane's entire thing is, I was warned about this group regardless. They were at least important enough to be named, and if they were important enough for Nearly to bring them up, it means it's a problem.
There you go. That's fine logic to get to on this in this moment.
Some of that was definitely me mashing my notes together, but so yeah, regardless, Vane has this moment of just, we can't trust anything she says. I don't care how sweet she is. If she's good enough to be high rank, it means we're fucked if we trust her.
Well, I have specific information that I personally need, so we can just use her for information until she poses herself as an outright threat. And then the shadows can take her.
I think knowing that Delgado's sending stone is fucked, I'm like, Miss Alice, was it?
Yes.
Do you have the sending spell?
Yes.
Great. Could you use that? Could you send a message for us?
Nods again.
Okay.
Mildly confused, but
Are you aware of a Captain Delgado? Do you know who that is?
Oh, Captain Delgado, head of the Stormridden Corps for Cloud Breach.
Yeah.
The half-elf.
He's at the Lightning Gate. Can you tell him, say you're with Delphian Squad 13 and that he should come to the command center because the Lightning Gate isn't going to function.
Okay. She does so.
And I guess Bella is like, to give like an extra like thing to so
Layer
that he
of
knows. Yeah, he's like, Bella said bring Steve.
Bella said bring Steve. She conveys all of that with the bring Steve at the end. And roll here. Steve trusts the stranger. Yep. Bring Steve did it. I lowered the DC on if he trusted, and I was like, bring Steve, we'll bring it down by a lot, because how the fuck would you?
We're nothing much. We just Alizé just sent a message to Delgado to come here because the lighting is not gonna work.
And Cryo had to clear up some of my notes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, right.
It is. There's so much snow outside.
Yay!
No.
Yay.
I hate, for those who might know, Crow hates snow.
I like
Oh, Cryo loves snow.
I love snow.
Can you guess which
Right.
one of us is from the hot place?
After she sends. You have been here for decades, correct? You said?
I was one of the first people to enter Elysium. I've been here for, oh gosh, almost 70 years?
Then you know a woman named Irunde.
Yeah, I've met Arunde.
Was Irunde particularly close to anybody while she was here?
No, I wouldn't say so. She spoke with Adelaide the most, but that was business. And then she left.
She left.
Mhm.
She
She was looking for someone. She needed to get across the storm wall. And so she helped us with some information on how to get certain parts of Elysium working from ruins she'd explored before. And then once we had gotten help, she was ushered into the new world.
I assume that's how you got your hands on Keystick then.
On what?
She didn't?
She helped us get some various systems working with the magic that helps everyone not remember how to get to Elysium.
Got it. She is excellent at magic after all, so it makes sense.
An ingenious wizard, one of the smartest I've ever met, actually. Far
She is-
beyond her years.
She's quite literally the smartest, so makes sense.
I think
And
during
she was
this.
well?
Oh, sorry. Go.
And she was well? Well and good?
She was well last I saw her.
How long ago was that?
8, 9 years ago. My memory is a little shot here and there.
And... No, never mind. Thank you.
I can answer any more of your questions if you have any.
Why
I'm sure you
betray
have lots of
her?
Hmm?
Why betray her? Your captain.
I love Adelaide. I've loved Adelaide for so long. I've known and looked up to her. I've coddled and nurtured her. I'm the reason she, I, and many others here in Elysium are still alive. Using all of the technology from Elysium to extend our lifespans, but I looked up to her because she was ruthless and brazen and bold and always had a plan, and that's not who she is anymore.
When did she change?
It was when you all killed Dane.
Was he that important to her?
He was her son.
Oh.
I think Dane might have been the only thing Adelaide ever actually cared about.
Are you ready to part with this city?
I'll have to.
Wasn't Dane human?
Yeah.
She's a tiefling.
Humans can have tieflings and tieflings can have humans.
Fuck, I forgot about the genetic lottery when it comes to tieflings.
Yeah.
I think at some point during this, Bella
Genetic lottery.
has sort of crouched down. She's like still like looking up and paying attention, but she's like has like a chunk of like charcoal or something and is like drawing something out on the ground as they're all talking. And as it's almost as Bella starts talking, you guys look down to where she's been drawing, and there it is. She has drawn out a chessboard, and has made a bunch of little dots and markers, and has drawn a bunch of lines, like indicating moves from both sides, like she's playing out a game of chess in her head. And she's like stops moving and is like tapping the charcoal on the ground. Wait a minute. You said she used to always be brazen and ruthless and with a plan, and then she stopped being that.
Yeah.
That changes things. That's... So what you're saying is... Okay. This... It makes so much sense now. She's just a mother lashing out. Sure, I think she is cunning just by nature and subversive and all of those things, but maybe we're giving her too much credit in terms of how planned and pointed all of these things are. All of these actions. Not to say that we shouldn't take her seriously and be careful, but we can use this to our advantage.
Absolutely.
We
If
know
we think of every move as a way to cause pain, especially.
every move she does, every action is targeted not specifically to be the most efficient move on the board, but the one that's going to make us lose the most. She doesn't want to win, she wants us to lose, specifically.
That's what she said to you all when she pointed the tower at you. I didn't know she was going to do that. When we went to Cloud Breach, it was all supposed to be a plan, and none of it went according to plan. She went completely off the rails and just caused chaos and bloodshed everywhere.
This all makes sense, though.
What was... Do you know what they were doing, Dane and them were doing in those ruins in the first place?
Well, we had previously been paid a really hefty sum to place a basin there, an item.
You were paid to place that there?
We were given it by a fellow of ours that we've worked with before, and he had us place it there.
What was their name?
Euros.
Did he pay you to place other ones around, or just that one?
Just that one. Are there others?
Did he ever say why?
Something about it was going to be right where it needed to be when people needed to find it.
Look to Renava.
What else do you know about Eurus?
He's a conic sorcerer. He has frequented the wall back and forth and worked with us multiple times. He mostly just barters for passes, says something cryptic, and then goes on with his day.
You're saying something cryptic?
He's just been going back and forth between the wall?
About once a decade for the last 50 years.
And last time he went through, was it to this side or to the other side?
To this side. Well, to your side.
Okay. Well, like look to Renava, like, this is something.
It is something. Eurus doesn't have enough brain cells to say anything cryptic.
Really?
I think we need to remember this is not the Euros that you know.
Please stop reminding me that.
I think you need to be reminded that, Renava.
Yes.
I mean,
really.
talking. Oh. He's a little brash. It seems almost like he doesn't really want to talk to us when he comes through.
But Runde did.
Runde doesn't. The first time we worked with Runde was the only time.
Did Euros and Arunde meet each other, see each other, interact with each other?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to take a moment for myself. And Renava's just going to walk off 30 feet.
Did I say something wrong?
No.
Bane has this little moment of, all right, I am an island. I am an island. Like, he's like, there goes the last security I had. Oh, fuck.
Ritz. Just Alice say to Ritz out of nowhere. Just, Ritz. Do you really
Yes.
remember nothing?
No. That
Not
brings
that-
me more questions, actually. Good mind.
Oh. You don't. I think one of my favorite memories of us is you and I both storming the deck of a stonekeeper galleon. I was sword first, and you were casting spells, weaving them through the air. You and I dual-handedly, took out everyone on the top deck, secured everything before Adelaide even got the mooring anchors on. The way she looked at us that day.
Was I happy?
I think that was probably the happiest I've ever seen you.
You remember when I joined, by chance?
Oh, before me.
What about when I left?
It was during the Gold Rebellion. Adelaide took a request from an anonymous party to turn the tides in the favor of the peoples who are now Haven. And while your mission was a success, you never came back from it.
Was my son with me?
Yes, Soup.
Did he meet the same fate?
I have also not seen anything from him since.
Towards the end, did it seem like I had direction at all?
You were always searching for something. I don't think you were ever really sure what. Every now and then you would talk about family, about a wife, but it always seemed to come to you through a fog, like you couldn't recall things.
Well, glad I at least left a good impression.
I still remember once you, Airman, and I all decided to play a game of darts. Which doesn't sound very exciting, I know. But decided to be the dartboard.
Who's
Airman
Nah?
threw the dart like normal? Oh, you don't know. A friend. It was a friend.
Was?
He's not himself anymore.
Seems like Airman isn't either.
No. It seems not. Looks over at Vane and just, do you remember anything?
Remember the city being a whole lot prettier.
Airman, is that... Like, there's like a light in her eyes for a second. You remember something?
The faintest.
Then maybe if you work hard, maybe we can make you remember me.
Would I really want to
Friend.
remember the people who threw me in a cage and sold me?
I can't tell you that was right or wrong. That was a decision that was outside of my purview. And at the time, it made sense. But I think it might have just been the beginning of a lot of crazy that hasn't stopped.
Well, not to, did you have more to say, Vane?
Why would I?
Assuming you're not going to backstab us in some way, or you happen to get out of this without the Stormridden coming after you. I'd like to chat more outside of this place.
Of course. Don't worry, I'm much better at stabbing people in the front than the back.
As was I.
Renava, as you're collecting yourself over a little ways, You like take a deep breath. The warble begins at your eyebrow again. And then you hear a voice just
Hide that.
Just
Delgado walking down the alleyway.
I'm certainly doing my best too, Captain.
I can't have Stormridden who are falling apart. Metaphorically or literally.
In this sense, I might be the only one who can.
Captain.
I see we've made a new friend. Hi. I'm Alice Alric. I was the right-hand woman of the Tidestriker. Now I'm on your side. Right, of course. Like I believe that for a second. Delphi, why isn't she in cuffs? Oh, because she's like stronger than me. I couldn't put her in cuffs if I wanted. I gotta level with you, man. She, like, you see half the dead people here, half of them are Pumpkin, the other half are her. It's not Pumpkin, it was Pumpkin and Stormridden. That's why it's dramatic. Anyways. I will get in cuffs, if that's what you prefer, Captain. He just casually pulls out cuffs and just... She holds them up and just... Is the anti-magic necessary? Yes. Delphi, what's the situation with these? Oh, highly volatile. If we set off a large enough explosion next to one of them, that'll explode. However, due to some information we got from her as well as general observation, blowing one of them up might start a chain reaction that destroys the entire city. Good. Perfect. Wonderful. Let's rig this one to blow. Really? It's a good backup plan.
Bane's entire stature kind of like, from this kind of like grouchy, like, I don't like this whole thing, to just, huh?
Oh,
I told you all at the docks, whether we live or not, Adelaide dies. If that means we have to blow the entire city up with ourselves in it, so be it. Don't get me wrong. It's not the first option I'll take, but I want to have all of the cards in my hand.
Alice,
Yes.
how do we kill Adelaide?
You won't want to do it while you're still here in the city.
Go on.
She's like your friend. She has a core. We've used technology from Elysium to enhance her slowly over decades and fused more and more in. She's almost more machine than she is person at this point. The way she's connected to Elysium is symbiotic. You know your core, points of Vane.
Uh-huh.
How do I describe this? This might be a little mind-blowing to you. So you see how this city is huge?
Yeah.
It's not. We're all just really, really small.
Oh.
Or, well, I don't think we actually shrink. I think it's just bigger on the inside.
Like the TARDIS.
What? Elysium is contained entirely within an orb about this big. And
No wonder
that
people can't
orb
find it.
is in Adelaide's chest.
weird. How can she be here?
This is technology that folds dimensions. It's far beyond anything. She is inside and outside at the same time,
So
which is why
we're-
killing her here would probably be bad.
So we're inside Adelaide.
And not complicated.
He bumps Delphi.
If
Congrats.
you make a comment about me being in a woman, I'm gonna punch you.
First time for everything.
So destroying the city will definitely kill Adelaide, yes, but preferably we're all not inside when that happens.
Okay, I'll say let's. And Bane kind of like straightens up. Let's play a game then. Because you guys stole one of the most powerful sources of electricity, or the powerful sources of magic that we've ever seen.
Oh, the seed of the world tree. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And just to say a guess, I assume it's here.
Yes. Well, so remember when I said that breaking into Cloud Breach had a plan at first? It had a what? Ah, you weren't here when I said that originally. Ha ha ha. My part of the plan was to steal a seed of the world tree because we were going to steal a seed of the world tree. We were going to take control of the gun. We were going to use the gun to cripple some of the military capabilities of Cloud Breach and then destroy it. And then we were going to bring the seed back here so I could reverse engineer it and superpower Elysium. But obviously the plan didn't go exactly according to plan. So it is now sitting up there, just sort of being used to siphon off energy.
Right. This thing that could potentially power cities for how long, Delgado, did you estimate?
Forever.
Right, and it's sitting in the chest of the craziest bitch I've ever met.
So are you, technically.
Not helping. You got a science brain. Delphi, you too. Just a quick question.
Yeah.
If you were to be able to siphon the power of a world tree, roughly how strong would you be?
The reduction wavelength by distance. Oh, it's bad. The math is bad. Man.
And then Vane just slowly looks over to Alice and goes, and I assume you've done that math already.
I have, but there is a benefit. She is completely exposed in the sense of she cannot actively use it and fight.
Explain.
It's not plugged into Elysium. I didn't have time to set it up. She's siphoning it raw. I can't... She can't use it while she's actively fighting. She has to focus on charging.
And he kind of like points in the direction of the hospital. Was she focused?
That's probably why it was that big. That huge blast probably took the entire time you were here from your entrance to it happening for her to charge. Which is why she hasn't just, obliterated another section of the city.
Okay.
How long till the next one, would you say?
Not as long as I'd like. Probably less than an hour.
She knows where we are.
If she's still monitoring from the lower floors of the command tower, yes.
So we have an hour.
You have about an hour at most. You say she's at the top of the tower. And her command structure is based throughout it. Yeah. New plan. We don't have to siege the entire city. We have to siege one building.
Right.
My thoughts exactly.
Who are the other lieutenants?
Well, there was Dane, but yeah. Myself, Kagami, and Polites.
Sorry, can you say those names again?
Myself, Kagami, and Polites.
Which one has a little friend with a big smile? Lurks in the shadows.
Kagami.
Okay. Let me ask you something. LSA. What do you know of nothing?
The absence of things.
What do you know of the fear of nothing?
Fear of the absence of things.
If there was a gun that had nothing in it, would she fear it?
No, because it would be empty.
She doesn't know.
This woman is confused. This woman is...
Yep.
This woman...
Does Adelaide fear the being that is nothing? A being that is nothing. The embodiment of nothing.
No, to my knowledge, she doesn't. Well, this is ironic to say. To my knowledge, she doesn't fear anything. So I guess she does fear nothing, but I don't think nothing is like a. I don't think nothing is like a person.
That lieutenant tipped us off that is who or what she fears.
You saw Kagami?
No, I
Kind
saw
of.
her lapdog.
So she's dead then.
Huh?
How do you mean?
Well, you saw her. Did you not fight?
No, we have something in common.
She left you alone?
We saw the weird shadow freak.
No,
Yeah.
I think that's what they call itself.
I've seen the thing before, but it's a little secretive about it. I wanted to experiment on it so many times.
Well,
Pull
its little
apart- pull it
friend
apart,
said
just
that
metal of
Kogami
it.
bailed.
Oh.
So look at
That would
that.
explain
Looks
why
like you're not
I
the
haven't-
only traitor.
In that case, the only one in the way is policy.
What's Polites like?
A lot less professional than you'd expect a lieutenant to be.
We have to battle this Nah.
Most likely. Policies sort of keeps him on a leash.
What are we to expect of this fight?
14-foot tall crocodile man who wields blades attached to his wrists that can rip you in half. That's not. Polites is 5'7" and scruffy.
Got him on a chain?
He's a bard. He controls him through music.
And if he loses control of Na, will Na just run a rampage or sit still?
Rampage.
Right. So don't take out polities immediately.
Probably not wise to take out politics until you take out Gnaw. Or at least point Gnaw at politics. Just know then you'll have to fight Gnaw without strength.
Don't take out polities until Gnaw is away.
If you do
We
fight him and have to do that, can you try to make it quick? He used to be one of my friends.
will make it quick. We don't tend to let others suffer.
And
Not
if
often.
You could get a blood sample, like a fairly sizable one. That would also probably really. He's undergone immense mutations since original treatment.
You're
Was
pushing
not
a little
expected.
bit. We'll see what happens.
No apologies.
Nah, polities is just a high elf.
So our plan is to storm our tower.
Yes.
Yep.
As soon as we're done setting up explosives here, volunteer group of Stormridden will stay here by the control station, keep track of space, make sure it's safe. Delphi, as well as you all, and any other reinforcements we can manage, will proceed up the tower.
Right. Speaking of, Delphi,
Hi, that's me.
Bane just kind of like taps him and pulls him aside and goes,
Hey.
"You know how to reprogram a contingency?
Reprogram the spell contingency? No.
Do you know how to cast it?"
No. That's some strong magic.
Would it be wrong of us
Contingency is
to
not-
take it off of that one, program the command word, put it on Alice, and then if she starts to betray us, vaporize her?
No, I don't think I could do that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Even if I gave it to her that these things are set so that the command word is the user determines it, we couldn't. Yeah,
Boo.
sorry. Maybe I'll look into it. Even casting contingency is a couple higher than I'm capable.
Vane goes, he'll look into it, and Vane just goes, "You have an hour."
Oh no, I mean after this, so just in case in the
okay.
future.
Yeah,
I just want to be able to do it at some point. Delgado just looks at all of you and just. If the next lightning gate is up at the top where she is, I don't think we're going to get the option to call for Lore Master Black. Which means it's us.
Are we enough?
They're not already here, they're not coming.
Do you think we're enough?
We're gonna
I think
be.
you're more than I could have asked for.
Okay. We have an hour. So we
1
need
hour.
enough that-
One more lieutenant and a monster. Also the crocodile.
We three of you.
We'll see how well I fare. Gather everything. Take a moment. You don't have long. Ask any other questions you need to. Think about things we need to find, what we need to do here, and sort it out while I start organizing everyone. And steps away to start sending stone with Loomis's Rocky Talkie.
Really wish we had 2 hours so this warlock could get a little EPCP short rest. Ooh, I'm low on things and I'm already damaged.
If you guys, here's a fun thing. If you guys want to convince Delgado to wait an extra hour, part of the city might get destroyed, but you can get a short rest.
I don't know if that's on table wise. Above the table, that's super wise because I'm gonna die if I don't.
Yeah, I have specifically not spent like anything to like try and make it to the end.
Oh wait,
But-
no, I'm okay. I'm okay. I forgot. I can get back a spell slot. I will do that. I'm just missing some health.
Okay.
I'll
Hmm.
pop one of my potions. I made a few.
Guys are gonna have like 5 minutes. Is there anything you want to ask Alice now that you have this well of knowledge handcuffed in front of you?
It takes him a bit. A lot of just this back and forth, but he just goes, "Why'd you do it?"
Do what?
Lance didn't know why. Why'd you get rid of me?
I don't know. Adelaide told me you couldn't be trusted anymore. And that this solution was better than seeing you dead. Now that I see you like this, though, I don't think it's any different. I hope maybe it could be. Certainly interested in seeing what bits you can manage to remember and what bits you can't. Also, I'm wondering why your hair turned white. Why just there? Interesting. Maybe once we're out of here, I could just get like a piece of it.
No offense, but I have half a mind to leave you in the city.
Well, on one hand, I understand. On the other hand, I doubt you'll be able to get out without me.
Really were a crafty team, huh?
The best. And the worst. The best of being the worst.
It's just this kind of like, there's this strained silence. It's just like, it's so obvious Vane has a million questions, but also none at the same time. Of just like, he can't even begin to guess at the life he lived. If he even lived it in his own head, he's still not entirely sure.
Anyone else got anything? A sec. Send it.
Oh,
Oh,
do you by chance have questions for me?
Where did you end up?
Hmm. Well, I got kicked out of this college back in where was Storm?
Stonekeeper.
Yeah, the Stonekeeper Empire.
You ended up back in the old world.
Mhm.
So they knock any memory out of your head and shipped you back on one of those subs?
I don't know.
Oh, if I could get a
think,
greater restoration on you. Ah, the things I could ask.
Things I'd want to know.
Actually, I did have something.
Yes.
Lance has a sister. Do you know of her whereabouts?
Lance.
Lance
The
Elliot.
one. Sister, the blonde.
Yes.
I know Adelaide knows. I don't know exactly where she is. A few years ago, they moved her for a more solitary lockup, and I haven't seen her since. Only Adelaide and Aloct knew.
Got it. So, get the information out of her before we kill her.
Yeah, presumably.
Good to know.
You guys.
Sorry, hang on. You
Oh.
said that she could locate us on our genes. Just who we are.
Mhm. Mhm.
And you said that she could do that if she was in a certain part of the tower. So in
One of the
theory,
lower
we don't even
command
have to
towers.
go to. In theory, we don't even have to go to Adelaide. We just have to get to that and look for her, don't we?
Well, if she's there, you can fight her there, but that's lower in the tower.
I don't mean
You-
Adelaide.
Oh.
Cam.
Oh, yes, if she's here, then she's on the monitor. You can search for her there.
Delphi, I can't type near as fast as you.
Runava and I shall find the girl.
God, you're a dweeb.
It's like holding a fist bump out to Runava and then just like turns to Vayne like, what the fuck?
Dude,
No,
Vayne
just-
is saying it with a smile on his face, like he's not being, like it is
Run-
kind of that like loving rib that he's.
Yeah.
Selleck can read it as banter.
Runava, you just poke the fist bump and Delphi's like, really?
You got a poke.
I'm gesturing to you with a whole fist and you do this?
You got a whole
Two
poke.
fingers.
2-finger poke? Just,
Don't be
okay.
greedy.
And then Delgado just, Delphi, demo. Just, right, I'm rigging a building to explode. And he runs off.
I was going to offer my finger.
He found the finger.
Do you have any idea of like the general direction she could be in?
No, I have no idea where Cam is. Like I said, from the tower you can find her, but I don't
Like
know where she's
from
been placed.
the command
She had
tower?
to be. Hmm?
You mean like from the main tower?
Yeah, the main tower. The command stations don't have that. They just have basic map function.
Ritz.
Hmm.
Necklace.
Ah!
It only works within 1,000 feet. Reminder.
It does. But like I don't will it should I'll let her know like we have a necklace of locate creature. Should we wait until we have general idea of where she is to use that?
Oh, locate creatures, far too narrow a radius to search for someone in the whole city. So you'd want to know at least the area she was in, and then go there with it.
Okay.
As she's explaining that to you, like almost mid-sentence, as it's sort of wrapping up, she gets interrupted. There is just an interruption of almost feedback that like through the city as all the lightning dies. And then just I know I never should have trusted pirates. Alice, my Alice, heart still beating, sitting in the midst of all of our enemies. I've seen the way you've looked at me the last few weeks. The judgments in your eyes. Like you're calling me crazy. You're right. And I see where you all are. I know what you're all thinking. You're all planning and plotting and structuring your way here, but you know, fuck that. And then there's just this notable as all of the lightning comes back in a rush and shoots out from this tower directly into not the command station you are at, but at a separate one in a different district of the city that just gets and you watch all the way from here as there's a and you see the shockwave rush across the buildings towards you. Need everyone to make me another dex save.
Ow! I punched my chair trying to catch my dot.
Oh yeah, Zervik is back on my shoulder, right?
He's hanging out with Delgado
fucking
still.
back.
Oh, he's hanging out with Delgado. That's really funny.
Yeah, he's chilling on Delgado's shoulder. Every now and then you look over and he like peeks out from under the ponytail. At one point he peeks out and he's wearing the ponytail like a wig. Top down, Noah.
18.
Ray.
It was a dex saving throw?
Yeah.
21.
Bella. Okay.
18 as well.
All right. Crow.
My first good roll of the session. 21.
Ooh.
And Ritz. Pulse.
15.
All of you succeed. This shockwave rushes over and just you all like grab something or shield yourselves, duck out of the way as debris goes scattering past. None of you get hit by anything. Brunava, you instinctively look over towards Delgado because you know Zervi's there, and he has his sword in the ground with his bad arm, and he just is holding Zervi, like he caught him and pulls him back as Zervi just being held by the wisps of his ass that is not there. Just gets yoinked back in. Selik, from your perspective, you feel but don't see because he's invisible. You feel Rook gripping onto the back of your mask, just Ritz. You hear whoop on your shoulder.
Fellas, we lost him.
Broth tries to tighten up, and then just one piece of debris perfectly misses your head and impales him off your shoulder.
They got him.
And it all dies down. It's like a hurricane wind billowing past for several seconds before it dies out, and chunks of wood and stone come crumbling down. The scaffolding that is built up around several of these buildings gets ripped off because it's just wood and rope holding it there. You guys immediately see in the distance multiple other small explosions like chaining off away from that control station as Adelaide, who got knocked on her ass and took some damage.
Alice?
Not Adelaide. Alice, who got knocked on her ass and took some damage, is just like, oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really. And you guys watch as just this line of explosions starts just snaking its way across the interior surface. And Delphi just, well, my job's done.
You did great.
Yeah, no, we should leave.
We should leave.
We should run.
All of you, as you start picking up your things, as Delgado shouts orders into the walkie-talkie, every one of you starting to head towards the tower. There is just that echoing, just I'll see you all soon. I can't wait to die with my friends. And that ends our session.
Fuck this bitch.
God.
So sick of this. To actually,
That
Vane's
was
he's just
so
like,
sick.
Vane's like, I'm fucking sick of hearing that laugh.
That was so sick.
Thank you all so much for listening, for watching, for enjoying Starlost Stormridden. I almost said Seas. That would have been a mistake. Hey, if you haven't watched Starlost Seas, there's a whole other campaign that takes place 30 years before this one. You can go check that out. That's pretty cool if you haven't already. If you want to support us in other ways, you can also like and subscribe, and you can check out our Ko-fi and our Discord and all of those various things. But for now, we're going to say ta-ta.
Bye.
Bye-bye.